learners. This is business studies, and our topic today is essentials of communication. By the end of this lesson, it is expected that you'll be able to state all the essential features of communication, of effective communication. And we're starting by reviewing what is communication. Communication is a process that involves interchange of information and ideas between two or more people. So when people exchange ideas, that process, we call it communication. And so communication is a circular process where people interchange ideas from the one who has the information to the ones whom the information is sent, and each of them is expected to communicate. Now, we have various essentials of effective communication. One, we have the sender. The sender is the person from whom the message originates. He is the person who makes sure that he puts the message in a communicative form. Or in other terms, we say that this is the person who encodes the message, putting it in a way that it can easily be communicated. He puts all the ideas in form of words, can put it in form of symbols, gestures, signs, so that the message reaches the person to whom it is being communicated well. Now, after the message has been encoded, we have another essential feature, which is the message. Our second essential of communication is the message. This is the information to be sent. This is the person whom information originates. And we also say that this is the person who encodes the message. From there, we have the message, which is the information to be sent. It is the subject matter of communication. And again, it can contain words, it can have symbols, it can contain pictures, so that the receiver can understand it. For example, we are in the era of COVID-19. Now, the message sometimes can have pictures and symbols showing the person to whom it is intended the effects of COVID-19. The third one is the receiver, the receiver. This is the person to whom the message is sent, or the person is intended. This person to whom the message is intended. Now, this person is expected that he decodes the message. Decoding means interpreting the message or translating the message so that it derives the meaning. So the receiver is expected to derive the meaning of the message, to interpret it so that he can be able to give a feedback. Number 4, we have the medium or channel, which is used in translating the message. The channel can be a telephone, can be a letter, it can be a radio, it can be a chat, it can be face-to-face. Like now I'm using word of mouth to communicate. So the channel can be of various forms, and these days mostly people use phones. People use radios, people use chats, people use magazines. Media can be, or the medium can be various items. Now, the number 5 is the feedback. feedback, and this refers to the reaction of the receiver to the message, the kind of response that the receiver gives back to the sender. For any communication to be complete, these 5 essentials must be there. There must be a sender, the message, the receiver, the medium, and the feedback. In summary, we can summarize that using this, where we have the message, we have the sender, we have the channel or the medium, we also have the receiver, and lastly we have a feedback. Remember, we have said that in between, the sender encodes the message, interprets the message, ensures that it interprets the message so that it can reach the receiver in a good way. And the receiver now here decodes the message. This one encodes. And those are the 5 essentials of communication. Wish you well. Have a good afternoon.